Welcome back once again. This is Rod Powell, and you're listening to or watching the You Should Get a License podcast edition, your number one source for information, education, and inspiration on the most underrated career opportunity in business today. That is a career in the financial services, in the insurance industry. The You Should Get a License podcast edition. Today, we have a heavy hitter in the building. Very excited about the conversation. A gentleman who is an incredible, just inspiration, very passionate about this business. He's an educator. He's a leader. I want to bring up to the You Should Get a License podcast stage, my man, Mr. Keon Corner. Keon, how you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing good, Mr. Rod. How you doing, brother? I was like, dude, just give it to me straight. He's like, you know what, man? You want me to tell you how much you got to pay? You just got to pay attention. That's all you got to pay. Pay attention. Right?
You're known as Mr. Finance in this industry. Can you just tell me a little bit about what you do, what you focus on a day-to-day in your business?
Being in the financial industry as an educator and a business coach, every day I focus on who can I reach, who can I teach, and who can I mentor. These are the three things I try to figure out. So we call that prospecting, contacting, and doing some presentation. I like to call it mentorship. So for me in the business, I focus on the main things, which is the prospecting piece, going out, meeting people, talking to people, collaborating, find out what are some people's concerns when it comes to finance. I pay attention to their concerns. I listen to their concerns all the time. I'm more concerned about their concern. I learn how to contact people. I'm all about contacting people because contact is just collaborate, talking. But my most important thing is that the conversation is the presentation.
Tell me about your first year in the industry. As soon as you got licensed, what was that first year like for you?
When I first started the business, we had to complete a certain task. We get 3 business partners to come and start building up the brokerage. I did that in my first 7 days. They said it's supposed to take you 30. I did it in 7. I started going out campaigning immediately. I was so in love with the education that I had to be reminded, you need to get your license. I was so caught up with the education piece that I wasn't worried about the compensation. I was just in love with the mission. And then eventually someone said, you got to get your license. I said, all right, I got to go get this license. So I started studying. Rod, it took me 6 months to get a license.
Wow.
I passed on my 13th try. And there's times where I wanted to give up. There was times where people were doubting it, but I was still in love with the mission. It didn't deteriorate my love to help people.